Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe down below and the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. And if this resonates and you mess with it, give me a good old thumbs up, baby. I want to say thank you to anyone who has donated. Oh, don't forget to comment too, because this one's gonna be intriguing. You can do this one if you're single or not. Doesn't matter, okay? And if you've never been in a relationship, then this would be how your future partner would feel in a relationship with you. Regardless, you know, you get it. You see what I'm stepping in. But thank you to anyone who has donated, anyone who likes, subscribes, anyone who has booked a reading. And if you wish to book a reading, my email is in the description box. I will not message you or tell you anything, you know what I'm saying? Just be careful. There are scammers out here. All right, so we're talking about what does it feel like to be in a relationship with you? How does it feel? How does the other party, whoever they are, how do they feel? 111. So we have pile number 1, which is the Moon and Stars Tarot. We have pile number 2, which is the Game of Thrones Tarot. Pile number 3, which is the Pastel Journey Tarot. And pile number 4, which is the Under the Sea Tarot. As always, you can pick more than one pile because there could be more than one person that this could be emulating. It doesn't have to be a person. It just could be in general and overall as well. But regardless, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, baby. I love you guys. This is going to be the blunt, honest truth. There's going to be the good, the bad, the ugly. So mentally prepare. If you get easily triggered, don't watch this. Okay? Straight up like that. I'm sorry, but do not watch this. Okay, I'm sorry. But I love you guys. And thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, what's up, pile number 1? It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. Welcome. Or welcome back, baby. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, okay? Down below, over yonder. And if it resonates, again, comment, like, subscribe. Hit the little subscribe, okay, baby? Whoa, what's going on here? Let's get your current energy first, and then we will tap into some oracles and close you out with some tarot, okay? And as I said, we are talking about what is it like to be in a relationship with you, but let's get pile 1's current energy. All right, wow. Changes. And I see no changes. Now you're making changes though. Move, a long walk. Okay, some of y'all need to go into nature. You already know the vibe, and you know who you are. If you know, you need to move more because you have some type of energy that's stuck in you. That could be causing you sadness or anger, or it just needs to be released. Or you just need to get grounded and get out of your head, and that'll help you. Even if it's just a walk around the block. Okay, so we have mind. Yeah, look it all up in your head. That makes sense. Then we have needs. Look at that. Someone needs to prioritize their needs above something else. And then we have change course. Okay, so whatever you're doing, there's another path. There's another way. Okay, it might be a little longer. It might be the road less traveled. It might be, you know, that you need to, because let's say you have a goal and you're working like 47 hours. You're working overtime. Like you're working hella hours. Okay? And it's like, what's happening right now is you're about to burn out. Your inner state is exhausted. Your body is about to catch up. You might, you know what happens? Like, I'm gonna say a story. Like, every time I start doing that and I don't prioritize my needs or focus on my mental health or process what I need to process, I get sick. I get sick in some way, or something happens that forces me to rest and take some time for myself. So this is just a warning. Like, you need to put your needs first. You need to take a break. Look, it says thinking too much, okay? And we have mind. You are the master of your inner world. You need to decide on what habits can you implement. Okay, how can you still get your work done, but also, like, what do you need to do? You need to wake up a little earlier so you can have time for meditation and time to go and work out or go on walks or spend time with friends or family and stuff like that. It's like, how can you still get your work done, but also not like lose sight of your goal and not lose sight of who you are and not get drained? So it's that kind of vibe. So if that is what's going on and you feel like you want to change and you feel, look, breathe, you want more peace and calm, and you know, maybe your body has been aching or you've been feeling a lot of pains and stuff and just a lot of discomfort, then this is your reading, baby. Let's get into your oracles. All right, pile 1. I was hearing you wear the pants in this relationship. Okay, you don't have to be a masculine, but you definitely operate out of masculine energy, regardless if you're a feminine, they, them. You are very charming. You're very much, you know, romantic. You give amazing gifts, okay? You're the type of person that you'll share the tea with them, and you know, you feel like a friend, and you know, you might have similar friends or you came from a similar friend group, or obviously if you're not with this person yet or whatever, or you know, if you're not with this person anymore, it doesn't matter. Maybe some of you guys dated a friend, but they feel like, it feels like I'm dating a friend. But also, again, going back to the you wear the pants in the relationship, yes, you're romantic. They feel like, one, you're Mr. or Mrs. Popular, okay? You guys have a lot of friends. Some of you guys may spend a lot of time with your friends, or you may spend more time with your friends, okay? Big emphasis on you're in control, okay? You're a safe space for this person, though, don't get me wrong. Like when somebody is in their head or they're having trouble making a decision, they can come to you and you can help them piece together the puzzle, and you can help them to, you know, figure out everything. And the way you do it is you bring about new perspectives. Because we have Moldavite here, and Moldavite comes in and transforms everything in your life, okay? You're very intelligent, and people know that your perspective on life is amazing, very esoteric, very different, and that's why a lot of people feel like they can ask you for advice. Dating you is like having a therapist, best friend, lover, father, mother, and someone who can support them and motivate them all in one. You know what I'm saying? You're the person who is like, this person is like, okay, it's up to you. Like, what do you want to eat? You ask the person, and then they're like, well, no, it's up to you. Because you guys are low-key always controlling. I wouldn't say controlling, but you like things your way. You could be a fixed sign, okay? Taurus. You could be a even cardinal sign too, but we got Taurus, Aquarius, definitely Aries. Shout out to the Aries. Hi, that's me. And Scorpio. Did I already say? Yeah, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. But yeah, it's like you guys, yeah, you're it's not even that you're always right, but you guys are right a lot of the time. But I think you guys got to the point where it's like people don't want to even, they just like, it's up to you. Because even if they tell you what they want, they feel like you're gonna finesse or find a way to either get them to your side or get them to convert, or you know, it's, yeah, you get them in their head like, oh, why would you want KFC when you could have this? Like, it's like that kind of vibe, like, whoa, okay, now you got people messed up sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. You're the protector, but also you could yeah, sometimes you get a lot of, you might have a large following or get a lot of people in your DMs too, and you do reassure this person, like these people, like you make sure that they know like they have nothing to worry about, but it still makes people kind of uncomfortable, and it causes them to get in their head sometimes because of the fact that like you have so many options like around you that could probably, like maybe some people flirt with you openly in front of these people and stuff, or you know, maybe it's like you could be the type to like not really like be into PDA, so people don't know if you're in a relationship or not. It's like that kind of vibe, and that causes people to get a little stressed out. But you're a hard worker and you motivate everyone and anyone that you've ever dated. To date you is like, okay, we're gonna get shit done, we're gonna move, we're gonna travel, we're gonna explore, we're gonna have fun. And you know, it's not all bad, but it is like you're the leader, you're the one who's leading, especially because I was talking about Aries, they are leading, and yeah, that could cause some conflict, and maybe that's why you fight with people, especially if you fight, like especially if someone else is like saying something like that they want and you're not hearing them out. Some of you guys, again, you could be a little hard-headed and you could want things your way. You're the one who wears the pants in the family, but sometimes it's like you gotta be open to other people's, it's like compromise. Don't forget that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel you, because I'm victim to this shit too. And I have to realize, like, okay, well, this person is their own person, and I do not run their life, even though some of you guys may be trying to run people's lives and shit. But yeah, you do help them, though. It's giving Virgo, too. It's giving Virgo, because Virgos will critique you in a way that they mean well, and they want to tell you, like, oh, you're doing this, but, like, you know, you should really be doing this. And sometimes it hurts, because criticism does hurt sometimes. But I feel like you guys you're smooth with it, but it still has people in their head for some reason. And maybe it's because you're such a hard worker and you're really good at what you do, and you're very successful and passionate about whatever it is. You're a visionary, you're motivated, and you're very successful. You know a lot of people. It's like you have it all, and you may make people insecure, so they surrender to everything that you want to say or do, and then if they don't, then it kind of like turns into like this kind of conflict. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into your tarot. Okay, despite this being heavily masculine, we still do have the Queen of Swords, and I saw the Queen of Cups as well. So it's like you're very much balanced regardless of your sex, you know. They, them here too, so it doesn't matter. But I do feel like, one, we have Emperor energy, so it's like you do resonate more with your masculine energy in regards to being in control, okay? Supporting people. You do support people. You have empathy for people, and you help people to make wise decisions. And, you know, you provide this security blanket for people, this safety. I have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Regardless of you being this maybe a little controlling sometimes, people respect that. They respect your decisions, and they love that. They feel as though, you know, you're loyal. You also could be immensely independent, though, so that could stress some people out, you know, because you could be very independent and very much a go-getter. So some of you guys, you might work a lot and stuff, and that could cause some problems here and there. It could cause people some sadness or loneliness when they're in a relationship with you. But they begin in their feels. They feel complete with you. They feel abundant. They feel like the world is, they're on top of the world, and possibilities are endless. And they feel as though, like, I could see myself healing with this person, or this person helps me heal. I feel like this person is a soulmate, because we do have the Lovers here. And it's like, and the Four of Wands, and with the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups, what it's like being in a relationship with you is like wifey or hubby material. It's like, all right, I gotta marry this person. Like, regardless, people do still see, because there's always two sides to every coin, okay? Nobody's perfect. It's just you guys are the controlling ones. Every single pile is gonna have something that could be a little triggering, and you know, because I own up to that shit. I'm an Aries, but that don't matter. It's just I like to be in control, and I'm learning to not, and I'm learning to surrender. But anyway, I digress. It feels, oh yeah, the Ace of Wands. Mind you, you guys are very passionate, okay? Not just in the bedroom, but oh my god, they definitely like the SEX is amazing, okay? You're a pleaser, and you know how to get people off, okay? Let's just say that. But you're very loving, kind, compassionate, and it's, look, does that say perfection? If that says you're perfection. Three of Swords in the reverse. It's like people do feel a little insecure, but they still want to be with you because you're the prize. You're the king. You're the queen. You're the go-getter. You're the one who's building generational wealth. You're the one who they can feel safe with. You're the option that is like loyal. You got everything going for you, you know? Yeah, you might be a little, you know, controlling or hard-headed, but what the hell is that? I feel like you can still see the other side, and I feel like you guys are balanced and you have empathy, and you'll be like, okay, I respect you. What's your side or your decision, you know? as long as you're evolved, which I feel like a lot of you guys are. We have 2 kings and an emperor and 2 queens. You know, we do have the Page of Cups here, which could be like a little emotionally immature sometimes. So sometimes you may get reactive, but still you come back to logic. You come back and you center yourself, and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I stepped out of character for a second. And it could be because you had certain things. Okay, inner child wounds is coming up here, and that could reflect in your relationships, but as you continue to heal that stuff, it seems to dissipate. So maybe in your early on relationships, it was tough, but then it got easier as you started to heal. And that's how it got better for others as you healed. But yeah, I feel like you are like someone's dream partner. To be with you is like emotional happiness, financial happiness, mental like compatibility. People feel like they feel connected to emotionally. They feel like they can party with you, they can celebrate life with you. Every day they wake up, it's a celebration. They feel like you're loyal regardless of how many people try to grab at your energy, because you guys are very popular and you sit up on this throne and they want to sit next to you. And that's why I feel like you motivate a lot of people to get moving, to get focused, to improve. Anyone you ever date, they become better, or they become their best selves. But yeah, pile number freaking 1. That was dope. You can pick more than one pile, but I love you and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pile number 2? Pile number 1 was dope. If you're from pile 1, welcome. Hi. Welcome to the party. Let's see what comes out for you here. But yeah, pile 2, we're going to get your current energy. And then we'll tap into your oracles, which I already have shuffled up. And we'll close you out with some tarot. It's going to be a quick one. Okay. Let's see. Current energy of pile 2. Whoa. Yes, this is beautiful. Oh, authenticity. You guys are extremely authentic. Okay, and maybe it was not easy for you to always be authentic. Maybe you got bullied for your authenticity, but now it's like you're unapologetically you. You're like, I know who the hell I am. Yeah. So we got action, space, possibility, and self-worth. You're taking action towards your dreams. You're creating space between anything that doesn't serve you. Some of you guys could be cleaning more, or maybe you need to clean your space, okay? Yeah. Your quality of life has to do more with what you remove from your life rather than what you add to it, okay? You gotta make sure. It's like if you have something dirty and then you think you can add something else, like it's not going to get dirty. First you got to clean and clear out the space, then you can add the new stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're doing. You're cleaning the house right now because you know you're worthy of living an amazing life. You're no longer settling for anything that doesn't give you what you deserve, and you're taking a new path. You're climbing the ladder towards success, towards your destiny, towards your happiness, right? And even if it's small little steps, you're still taking steps. And I feel like you're becoming more proud of yourself, and you're focused on, you know, the life that you want. You're letting go of reliving old memories and things that, you know, yeah, because it's like, when you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy an experience twice. But if you imagine the worst case scenario, then you get to enjoy that terrible experience twice. So it's like, why not just focus on, you know, what could happen? Like, thank you for the magnificent outcome to whatever it is. That's one of the things that when I remember to do it, I do it. Like, before anything, it helps. Even before you go to sleep, living more intentionally, doing segments. Every single, I can't say every single, but a lot of books that I've read, whether esoteric or business focused, they're always talking about setting an intention, or a segment, or, you know, the magnificent outcome. Like, it's like all the same things, just different levels, you know? Like, before I go into work, I'll be like, all right, thank you for the magnificent outcome to this beautiful shift that goes so quickly and easily, or whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. Even before you go take a shower, before you do anything. But yeah, you're stepping into a new life. You're going to continue to live authentically, and you're going to realize who has been crumbing you, or who has been, you know, treating you like you're this little breadcrumb when you're a whole freaking cake. Some of y'all might have cake, or you're working on building your body. There's emphasis on that. Some of you guys might be taking more action towards improving your health, maybe improving your diet, or working out. Yeah. And you're just trying to focus on your passions and live in your power and speak your truth to people. And I feel like some people are not liking this new you, and it is what it is, baby. Keep doing you, because that's what's best for you. All right, let's get into your oracles. All right, let's talk about it. You guys could be very much touchy-feely. You could be the person who loves physical touch. You could probably touch on your I was supposed to say fiance? I don't know why I was about to say that. Touch on your partner or whoever you're in a relationship with at the time. It's like you're very touchy. You love to touch, and you make people feel good with your touches. Maybe you have soft hands and stuff like that. Maybe you like to receive massages too. Flip it as it resonates, you know. Maybe people like to give you massages and you like to give massages. It could be reciprocated, or people love to give you massages because you feel so soft. Regardless, you have soft skin and soft hands. And what it's like to be in a relationship with you, it's like you're a mirror for people. We literally have the shadow, which is the moon, and this person's like mirroring. And then we have harmony, which is the lovers, which is like, you know, Gemini, which is giving mirror. Then we have full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, you help people to regulate their emotions. You help people to calm down. You help people to see the magic in the world. To be in a relationship with you is to see the magic. To be in a relationship with you is to expect the unexpected. Okay, you are the type of person, you're very knowledgeable. Some of you guys could have been like deemed whatever, a nerd or something like that. It doesn't matter. But it's like you're very much into history and into the past, and you could be like very much into the history of Egypt or anything like that. History like of Atlantis and stuff. But you guys are also healers. You heal people. Okay? You help people who have been bullied or have been wounded. And, you know, you help them to realize, like, oh shit, it's not just me. But also there is, because we do have shadow and bully here, so some of you guys, you might be a little bully to them. I want to get a clarifying card for this bully. But, like, you know, you might be that type of person who, because, and I'm not to say, like, you might just, I wouldn't say bully, but, like, you might mess with your partner. Like, as play pranks and stuff, or do jokes like that. Could be a prankster. What's this bully about? Come here. Two of Swords. The strength. You push people's limits, bro. Yeah. Five of Swords. Yeah, sometimes you might cross the line. You might say some things that may make people feel less than, or may make people feel unhappy. And you don't mean it like that. I'm not trying to like say, well, some of you, you might, okay? That bully could also be is like if somebody messes with you, then it's like you blow up into this bully. Or if someone says no to you, oh, you guys might be the ones who people cannot say no to you. If someone tells you a truth that you do not like and you feel attacked, you are going to attack them. Okay, so people have to be very, very mindful, especially because they know that you've been through a lot. And it's also not even just to say that, but it is also like that some of you guys, you might say sorry a lot or like apologize a lot. Not when you get triggered, but just in general because of past relationships. Maybe you got bullied in past relationships and you were wounded, and now you're in a new relationship that's harmonious. And now it's like, you know, people see the signs of trauma. People see the signs of like, you know, you act, they just can tell that you've been through a relationship that was toxic, that made you walk on eggshells. And whether it was you're that person or it's like that other way, like I just said, there's like two scenarios, because some of you guys could be the bully, but I'm thinking like when you guys are the bully, it's like a competition kind of vibe, like, you know, or pranks. Like you make people lose their mind sometime with pranks. But yeah, you could be really funny with that. you do still bring harmony and peace to people, regardless of, like, you know, you pointing out people's flaws. Sometimes you could, like, you know, when something isn't right, or like when something bad happens, you could be that type of person who may, like, be like, oh, well, you did this, oh, you're talking about this, but what about this? You know, you might throw certain things in people's faces sometimes, or maybe that's what happened to you in the past. So flip it. Some of you guys, there's 2 spectrums for this collective, and you know which one you're on, okay? You know. Only I don't know, but you do. Okay? But yeah, you look, you help others heal. You're a healer. And you're very selfless, you're very kind, caring, compassionate, but you know, you still have that wound that may get triggered sometimes, so you might, you know, do that. People like to take baths and showers with you as well. That could be a common thing that you do in relationships, so you could definitely be a water sign, especially since we have this Cancer. So, and with the moon, that's Pisces, and might as well add Scorpio too. Yeah, but yeah, you could be into that. And people feel like you get creative, or you get them motivated to get creative, or you guys may create art together, or you may, you know, like to do paint vino together, or you like to work on things with your partners, or like create things with your partners and do fun things like that. Like, instead of just going to dinner or a movie, you're the type of person like, let's go to a pottery or glass blowing thing, and let's make things together, and then you guys hang the stuff up in your house and stuff. Yeah. But you definitely assist people because you're kind and compassionate, but it's like when someone crosses you, it's a wrap, bro. So you're very intimidating when it comes to that, because I feel like maybe because of the past and you got bullied and shit, now it's like you might be a little reactive sometimes, which is perfectly normal. But let's get into your tarot. Okay, so you're an amazing gift giver as well. You're very generous on all levels. Like, you would probably give the shirt off of your back, and your partner, or whatever partner, would know that. You're very much popular too. I got the 6 of Spears, but it's also like you're very successful, okay? You're successful, you're hardworking, you carry a lot on your back, and, you know, you're very intuitive as well, and you can always tell when something's off. Dating you is like, I can't hide or fake the funk around pile 2, because they'll see right through me, and they'll ask what's wrong, and I'll be like, nothing, and then they'll look at me like, honey, please. You know I know you. So stop playing these games. So yeah, if your partner or whoever is carrying a lot or going through a lot, you can tell, and you help them. You know, you support them. You let them know, like, I'm here for you. We're good. We got this. You know, you can tell me. You can talk to me. You reassure people. Like, it's okay. But you could be very guarded with your emotions, which is funny. It's like you might be the type of person to, like, be like, oh yeah, I see right through you, I know what's good, but then, like, when someone tries to do it to you, and because I was talking about mirror, then it's like another story. That's kind of funny. But moving on, you're very intimidating. You're psychic as hell, but you're also very mysterious. You don't let your partner know what you don't want them to know. So sometimes you could be a little sneaky, because you could be carrying a lot on your back as well, but you're not gonna do it because you could be very independent. You could be like, I'm a go-getter, I got this, yeah. You know what I mean. Man, you remind me of some girl that I once knew. So being in a relationship with you is like, it's either your exes are like always thinking about you, and every person that they're with, they'll always remember you because you were the one that they missed, but it's also like you remind people of their exes, which is interesting. But yeah, a lot of people see that you've overcome a lot from your past, and they also feel as though that it feels like they're family. They feel like I can be joyful, I can allow my inner child to be set free. I can be comfortable being my true authentic self, and it just feels good to be in your energy. You have an amazing, beautiful energy that lights a fire in people. People get very much physically attracted to you very easily. You're good to look at, and you're also, yeah, you're very beautiful or handsome. You're a go-getter. You might work out a lot or look really good, or you just have people who date you, it's like you're their dream person. Like, you look like exactly how they want you to look, like your body, and you act like how they want you to act. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because you're kind, you're caring, you're compassionate, you're abundant, you're a go-getter, you speak your truth unapologetically, you're very authentic, you know? You don't stress people out too much. And notice how I said too much, though, because sometimes you might stress people out because you don't tell people what's going on, okay? Or you can see right through them, or, you know, if they need to, like, say someone's planning a surprise party for you, they can't, because you'll know, and, or that's like the hardest thing, and it'll stress them out. They're like, how am I supposed to hide this? Or if they're planning on proposing to you or something like that, they're like, where can I hide? It's like, you're the kid who would always find the Christmas gifts that mom and dad wrapped and they hid, but you would find them. You know, it's like that kind of vibe. That's what it feels like. Like, I can't hide shit. But yeah, you are also wifey, hubby material. They feel as though they would like to marry you, because, like, this is like me having sex with the same person for the rest of my life. And I would love it with Pal 2. Like, this would be amazing, because there's big emphasis on y'all are explosive in the bed. It's either you packing, or you just know how to work it, or you just got that good and you know how to, you know, with the fellatio and shit. But I'm just saying, yeah, I digress. But yeah, it's a fun time. It could be a good time for a long time, but it also could happen quick. It's giving rounds, like, y'all, very adventurous. But yeah, you also make people be able to sleep. People feel safe. They feel like, I can sleep, I can, you know, it's easier for people to fall asleep when they're in a relationship with you. They also feel brave enough to take action towards their goals and dreams because they see you doing it. They see your success and they feel motivated. You motivate your partner as well. You could be a power couple, and you could get this, like, kind of like dynamic where it's like you succeed and then this person succeeds, and you root for each other. You know, you have each other's back. But you also could be really standoffish. But I feel like not even standoffish. You could be very protective of your partner. And I wouldn't say possessive. Some of you guys could be possessive, but it's like you make it a point so everybody knows. Like, don't play yourself. You know that's my man. You know that's my woman. You better stop playing these games. You know what I'm saying? You mark your territory. You guard your treasure, okay? Because we got a dragon here. And this is your partner in the back, like, yeah, you tell him, babe. You tell him. That's funny. Anything else? I think that's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, Pile 2. You guys are great. And you make people laugh. To be in a relationship with you is that you're going to be laughing and having a good time. Regardless. Like, you are gonna cackle, kickity cack, okay? Obviously not when fights are happening, but still, you get it. All right, Pal 2, I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's going on, Pal number 3? It's your girl Drea, and this is the Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that subscribe as always, and the bell so you get notified every time I post. If this resonates, comment, baby. Let me know the tea I'm here for. Okay, this one's gonna be intriguing. They've been very interesting, you know. There's always the duality of every situation, because no relationship is perfect. And like I said already, if you get triggered easily, don't watch this. But regardless, y'all are dope. All these collectives have been dope. We're gonna get your tarot at the end, and we do have some oracles to go over. But first, let's get your current energy, pile number 3. So pile 3 is current energy, and then we'll tap into what's it like to date you. What's it like to be in a relationship with you? Okay, pile 3, current energy. Some Some of you guys came from another pile. Okay, so you could be healing from something that caused you to feel your feels, heartbreak, you know, you get it. And maybe it was some type of conflict, you know. Maybe it was a conflict that was built up over time, like you were holding something in and then all of a sudden you exploded. We have time. Not me saying time, you yeah, it was like it was building up over time. We got rebel and then you finally exploded, like you were holding back, baby. We got kindness and action. Yeah, you took action against something that took a little while for you to really speak your truth about. You know, you were trying to keep the peace, but then it started really getting to you and messing with your heart and your life and your intentions, and it made you explode, and you had to speak up. You was like, yo, I have to speak up my truth. When I hop up on the speak up. I don't know why it came to my head, but it did. Yeah, and you know, maybe people felt like you were rebelling, or you know, but I feel like this was a long time coming with this, you know, time here. This was a long time coming. You've been worrying about it, but you finally spoke your truth. And it's not that you're trying to start a war, but it's like you needed to speak your truth, you needed to set your boundaries, and you needed to live in your authenticity, and that kind of caused a tower moment for people, which you're not responsible for anybody else's tower but your own, and they were causing tower moments for you daily, you know. And it's like you were kind of like putting yourself last, and now it's like you're putting yourself first. So you took action. Some of y'all walked out the door, okay, and you started taking the steps that you needed to so that you could pick yourself up after a hard time, or after a time of, you know, you going through so much and holding it in and trying to be the bigger person, to the point where you just was like, enough is enough. And that's what you're healing from right now. But you know, times to celebrate are coming. You're still standing. It says stand on your own 2 feet, and then it says you're still standing, pretty much, you know. Baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. But it says standing still, and I'm hearing, well, I saw still standing for some reason. My dyslexia got me. That's very interesting. All right, but you know, source has its way. We don't knock it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, whatever this was, it might have knocked you down, and now you got back up, and it was a little chaotic, but you're finding peace. Don't worry about it. I know it wasn't easy to make the changes or speak your truth the way that you had to or needed to, or do whatever you did. And if you took the action and you walked out the door walking towards your happiness, and you know, it didn't feel right, but it was the right decision, okay? You were conforming. You were fitting yourself into a box that somebody else placed for you, but the box was too small and you got fed up, okay? But yeah, so if that resonates at all in any way, shape, or form, this is your bio. Let's get into what's it like to date you with your oracles. Y'all got a lot of cards. I had to like finesse this situation, so I'm sorry you can't see everything, but regardless, you'll get the message. One, we have Chef here right off the bat, y'all. What it's like to date you is like, one, people really, we're already getting naughty, but like people are addicted to the way you taste. Take it as it resonates, but you're an amazing cook. Like, you're just a really good cook. You might cook healthy, or I don't know, you're just always, maybe it's even like people like to, when you date people, you cook with them. Like, that's your quality time. Like, let's make dinner together. It's not like you're cooking for someone and it's like we're cooking for each other, you know. And you can still cook for them, like, regardless, but I do feel like there's big emphasis on you cooking. Okay, some people are addicted to the way you cook, but there's big emphasis on they just get addicted to you. Okay, you are a whirlwind of feelings for people. Okay, you're a whirlwind of feelings for people. One, you make people feel grounded, stable, and secure. Another, you make them feel, you know, supported, seen. You answer what they need to know. You help them to expand. You help them to grow. And, you know, you're also very clean, very cleanly. You smell really good. And it's like taking a a walk on the wild side. You could be very much very observant, and your partner can't get one over you either. But I do feel like, you know, you guys are the type of people who, you know, you're facts over anything else, you know. When you're making a decision, you think very logical. Okay, you're a solution-based type of person, and you help people. When people come into your life, if they were in a lack mentality and you leave them, or they get left, or whatever happens, they always leave better than when they came in. Like they've improved or picked something up or learned something from you that made them feel or become a better person. Okay? With this, a year from now, it's given like, no matter how long, you know, they go without seeing you, or how long that they're away from you, whether they're dating you or not, it feels like a lifetime. You have an addictive personality, an addictive energy, and you know, you could have really, really dope ass music, maybe a good playlist. You could play an instrument and people love that. They love your talent. People love that you can take lead, and you know, you can be the authority person, or you're very protective, but it's like you allow people to be who they are. But like, if somebody messes with your loved one or your spouse or whoever, you're gonna rip them a new one. You're like, bitch, nah, you ain't messing with mine, I'll show you. Shit. But yeah, you could be the type of person who likes to go into nature and go on walks, and maybe these people didn't do that before. And to be in a relationship with you is like, we're gonna go on a walk, we're gonna go on an adventure, we're gonna clean on Sundays and play and blast music while we're cleaning and jamming and stuff like that. You get people into new habits that help them, and then they continue to do that, and they continue to enact that behavior even after they've left your relationship. Because I'm hearing this TikTok thing where it was like, someone cooked here, talking about like when someone's in a new relationship and they're talking about something that they learned from their past partner. It's like, oh yeah, you already know the deal, you already know, like someone already cooked here. That's funny because he's chef. That's hilarious. Anyway, inspires you to put compassion into action. Yeah, people can't help but grow when they're with you. People feel clear, they feel better, you help them. Like, if they were the type that always like hoarded things, or was like, you know, like sloppy and stuff, you make them get into the routine of like cleaning and stuff. You have them stepping into new patterns, and it's not that you're forcing anyone, it's like you lead by example. You're not like this authoritative, like, I'll power over you, even though we do have police officer. But it's like, regardless, it's like you follow your own rules, and you know, you're not gonna force anyone, but you will, like, you know, you'll be like, okay, do you see why I do this, or do you see how you doing this does not make this easy at all? Like, do you see what happens when you don't put down the toilet seat, and then I fell in the toilet and now I'm over here in the like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of vibe. It's a random example. I hope you didn't fall in the toilet. Yeah, but I digress. Yeah, you make people really, really focused on healing, and you also get people excited to travel. You could be really into traveling or just going into nature, and you could be like, all right, well, on this weekend we're gonna take a day trip. We're gonna go, you know, get an Airbnb over here, or a road trip and stuff. You make your partner like want to travel, explore, especially with the Sagittarius energy. We have Sagittarius and we have Gemini, and it's like you make people just, you know, appreciate Mother Earth and Mother Gaia. You could be very much into like, you know, okay, we recycle in this house and stuff, and you just have really high standards that you enact. And it's not that you impose these standards on other people, but it's like you lead by example. And you know, if it doesn't work, you'll be quick to move on. And you know, sometimes people feel lack because they felt like, damn, I didn't make the changes that I knew. You know, Pile 3 didn't force me to make any changes. They allowed me to be who I was. I showed them who I was, but we just didn't align. And you don't have no hate towards people. And I feel like a lot of your exes and stuff, they ain't got no hate. towards you either. They kind of like, damn, I wish, like, I still feel for this person. I still want this person. I'm sad that this person moved on. Like, I wish, I'm gonna still heal, but I feel like I'm gonna try and come back, and I want to reconcile. Like, you know, for past people, you must have past people trying to come back and stuff. But let's get into your tarot. Okay, some of you guys, people feel like maybe you have trust issues. For some of y'all, it might be because of your past, but to be in a relationship with you, communication is key, because if the partner doesn't tell you what's going on, you may start making assumptions and go a little crazy. I wouldn't say crazy, but everyone got crazy in them, but you know what I mean? It's just, you might jump to conclusions, I guess you can say. But yeah, you make people feel like a king or a queen. You make them feel abundant. You make them feel a little imbalanced. Okay? You make people feel like they jump from, oh yeah, I got this, to, oh no, I don't got this, or no, I don't have enough, or I need to leave my toxic ways. To be in a relationship with you is that you are so, the way you live is so high vibrational, or just like very inspirational, or just, you have a lot of integrity, a lot of success, you manifest easily, you put in the work, but also it's like you don't need to put in the work. You might have pretty privilege, handsome privilege, whatever. You look very good, because we have the King of Wands and the Empress. Regardless of your gender, you look good. You look very good. And it causes people an imbalance, because one, it's like they're scared that you're gonna walk away and go towards the competition. They also feel like sometimes with you guys might chase money more. It's not to say chase money, but you might be, some people feel like you would rather make money than do a date night, which, you know, I understand, but also it's like there's more to life than just money. So sometimes people feel like you prioritize your job or your business, or you might be super busy, so it's like you're not even looking for them or checking for them and stuff like that. But yeah. Also, when people are watching you, you don't see that shit. It doesn't faze you, which is not your problem, you know, because you don't care. But it's like your partner sees everyone. Y'all could be walking in the mall or something and everyone's staring at you, and it's like people get uncomfortable. They start to feel insecure, because they're like, oh, these people are probably like, oh, pile 3 is way too good for this person, and people start to get insecure, and people might start acting weird and shit, and that might trigger you, because you're like, bro, what the fuck? So people might have trust issues with you, if it's not that you have trust issues, or it could be a mirror situation. Yeah, people feel like sometimes you're very impatient when it comes to your success, or when it comes to money, or sometimes when it comes to dealing with them. Like if somebody doesn't conform to what you said, or isn't listening, or isn't trying, you're like, okay, I'll just walk away. Some of you guys could have anxious attachment in regards to your attachment style. You know, there's avoidant. No. You have avoidant. Well, I think everyone has a little bit of both. It's like love languages too. It's like, all right, you might have anxious, but you might be more avoidant at times, or it might depend on like what's happening. But yeah, you also make people feel more luxurious. I don't know, you might give really good gifts. You're funny, you know how to take good pictures of people, you're silly, and you know, you're inspiring, you're confident. Some of y'all are cocky and they like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like you're really busy, and that might make people feel a little less seen. Like you might, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's say you're in an office and you have an office in your home and you're like working on something, and then your husband or wife or whoever, your partner comes in and they're like, oh, hi, and then you're like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't, I'm busy, da 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 da. Or they're talking to you and they think you're listening, and then you're like, and they're like, did you even know what I said? And you're like, oh yeah, no, sorry babe, hold on. And it's like, you know, instead of saying like, hold on 1 second, I'm busy, you like make them think that you're listening, but you're really focused on something else. So that might irritate some of the people that you date. or have dated or are dating, whatever, it doesn't matter, whoever that person is, because it could be a different person, you know. As always, we have multiple people, but yeah, some people feel like you could manipulate them too, and that might, you know, stress them out a little bit. But your hair is amazing. You might have really, really nice hair, and your partners always love your hair. To be with you is also like, hair is everywhere for those who have long hair. Like, you might have hair on the shower wall, or like there's hair everywhere. They end up having hair in their mouth, and it's like having a cat, but they don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all actually might have a cat. But yeah, let's see, anything else I can get? Anything else? Some of you guys might be into anime too, and you might put people on to anime. I'm getting you put people on to shows too, because it was you guys I was talking about. Someone cooked here, right? Like, you might put somebody onto a show, they go into another relationship, and they're watching this show, or they know about something that the opposite sex would only know from the opposite sex, or like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of vibe. It doesn't even have to be the opposite sex. It could be the same sex, but it's like, you put people onto things. Like, let's say you watch this anime, and then all of a sudden the next person's like, oh yeah, I like anime. Do you like anime? And they're like, yeah, actually I watch anime. And they're like, what? You watch anime? Like, yeah, my ex put me onto this show. But you don't have to say their ex, but it is like the fact that you put them on to like a lot of things. You know, you also put them on to success. You put them on to luxury things too. Like, let's say you're the divine feminine and you're with a masculine energy, divine masculine, whatever, because we have two masculines over here too. You might have people fighting for you or fighting for your attention too. It's very interesting. But I digress. You might be the type of person to get your masculine into skincare if they're not already, you know? Again, like, they could start doing face masks. You guys could do like self-love, self-care together and stuff like that when you spend time and you're not busy, because you do be busy a lot. But yeah, big emphasis on you. You guys might be hikers, or you like to go on hikes or go on journeys and stuff. Yeah. All right, that's what I got for you, pile number 3. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pal number 4? Last but never least, it's your girl Drea. This is the Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe down below and the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. And if this resonates, give me a thumbs up and comment. Let me know the tea, because this is very interesting, baby. We're here for it, okay? We're going to get your current energy first, as always. Then I'll dive into your oracles, which are pre-shuffled, and then we'll shuffle you up some tarot. Tarot. But yeah, let's get pile 4's current energy. Pile 4's current energy. Some of you guys could have came from another pile. Okay, we have love, change course, speak up. We have elevate, self-worth on the back. We have growth, and then we have feelings. Yeah. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. So this could have to do with love, but it doesn't have to be, you know. Well, yeah, it has to do with love, but it doesn't have to be like romantic love. Okay? It could be friendship love, you know, family love, etc., etc. But regardless, even if it's nothing that has to do with romance or love in general, it could be something that you love to do, you had to let go of, right? Regardless, you spoke your truth, or you took the necessary actions to change, to move on, to elevate, to grow and heal. And some of the people couldn't keep up, so you had to leave them behind. Some of the situations that you were involved in, they don't match up anymore, so you had to close the door on that. Some people or situations were triggered by this change, and you know, you wanted to keep the peace, so you had to move forward. And it's like, you're not gonna fight with people because they're triggered by your changes, you know. Love people. Love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. Sometimes you have to make the necessary choices and move forward because you love yourself enough to do so. And that's what's going on here. You moved away, you closed the door, and you're moving towards a better direction. You're making the changes necessary because you maybe got hurt in some way, something just doesn't align with you, or somebody hurt your feelings, maybe there was a breakup, something happened, or you had to make a choice that ended up feeling more painful, even though, you know, it is going to be for your best, but that doesn't change the fact that it's painful, even if it's still for your best, you know, outcome and stuff. And it may have, you know, may have been really hard for you to make a decision, and you know, you did what you had to do, but it was still hard, and you're feeling what you're feeling. And I'm sorry that you're feeling whatever it is that you're feeling, but I know that things are going to get better, and you're transforming for the better. You're making the choices that are necessary, and yeah, it's shocking people, okay? You might even be speaking up towards people who may have hurt you, telling them and letting them know that you hurt them, or you might be speaking up to people and setting boundaries, or closing the door and telling them, I don't want to do this anymore, etc. So you get it. But yeah, you made the right decision. You're transforming for the better. Understand that you are becoming better, and what you have done is making your life better. But let's get into your oracles. All right, you guys, you are just so sweet, so kind, so caring. You make people feel safe. You make people feel heard. You make people feel like they can make their own choices. You make people feel like I can talk to this person, and it's like you're a diary for people. And you know, it's beautiful. People really think that you are very, very intelligent. We literally have journalists, and then it says journalism, communication. All right, your voice is very seductive. Your voice turns people on. You have a beautiful voice. You could be a singer too, but you don't have to be. But yeah, you have a really nice voice. Doesn't matter if it's deep or it's high or it's right in the middle or it's very unique. Whatever it is, your partners, every single, it doesn't matter who or whoever, it's like they love your voice. They could listen to you talk all day. To listen, like, you might like feel like, oh, I'm talking too much, and they're like, no, keep talking. You're the sun. You're the show. You're the king, you're the queen, you're the one who, you're not trying to lead, but you can't help but lead. And you're very luxurious. And, you know, it's like people put you on a pedestal. To be in a relationship with you is to be building a pedestal and placing power on it, okay? You're very balanced and you're very fair. And because we have balance, and then we have yes and no, and this is like the yin and then the yang, obviously. So, well, not obviously, let me stop, not everybody knows that. But, you know, it's like you help people to weigh the options. Like if someone comes to you, you're going to say, okay, well, this is one side of the situation, and then this is the other side of the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because we have, your dreams need a practical plan. So it's like, okay, well, I have this goal. Okay, well, so this is what's going to work to get you there, and this is what's not gonna work anymore. You know, it's like you help people to figure out the correct way to live, the correct way to go about things. You're very intelligent, very smart. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy as well. We have Leo too, and obviously Taurus. But yeah, you're also aesthetically pleasing to look at. You're very talented, and you know a lot of things, and you never cease to amaze your partner or whoever. It's like they always see some new talent, some new thing, or learn something new from you every day. Every day in a relationship with you is like a new adventure. Every day in a relationship with you is like fun. It's exciting. It's like, I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I know it's gonna be something new. And again, we do have sexual energy here with the sacral chakra and the Don Juan. You are very, very attractive, very much romantic. And it's like, but you're sensual. Okay, you have this very high sexual energy that people really do enjoy. Your partner gets turned on by looking at you. Also, to be in a relationship with you is you fall asleep first usually, and you are beautiful or handsome or so adorable, and people love to watch you sleep. Okay, take that as it resonates. If you don't fall asleep first, then that's not for you, but they might wake up earlier and they might see you sleeping. So flip it if that happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might fall asleep later, but then they wake up before you and they still get to see you sleeping. You see what I'm saying? Regardless, they see you sleeping and they love to watch you sleep. Interesting. You're very talented though, and you're a multitasker, and I feel like, you know, you're the type of person like, I'm gonna get things done, I'm gonna do it, and you know, to be in a relationship with you is like, you have to figure out, how can I help this person? Because this person is, you're the type of person, it's like, you'll say yes to help people, but you won't accept help. So it's like, they have to figure out a way to help you. And you love when people help. You might be big on acts of service, and you know how to give acts of service, but it's like, I don't know, it's hard for you to receive it because maybe you always had to do everything yourself in the past and stuff like that. So people are trying to get you accustomed to being the king or the queen, being the one who just gets to sit on their throne, and, you know, people want to serve you, when they want to do nice things for you because they see that you're the one who always wants to do that, and they're like, yo, can you just relax? Today I'm gonna cook for you, or today I'm gonna clean, or today we're gonna go, you know what I'm saying? It's like they want to take leadership, but not even leadership, but they want to be the person who allows you to call the shots, but they do it for you. Like, what do you want to eat today? Okay, I'll go pick it up. No, you don't have to do that, okay? Like, it's that kind of vibe. Or I did laundry, or like, I'll make the bed, or whatever, you know? That kind of stuff. Yeah, you're very stylish though. Like, you're very stylish, and people love your style. To be in a relationship with you is like to see a new person, because I feel like you pull off multiple different kinds of styles, and you also clean up very well in elegant wear, or in a dress or a tux or suit, or when you dress up, and you look really nice. You also have really nice accessories. And it's like, people really love to give you gifts, to be in a relationship with you. They love to give you gifts or treat you because you look so happy and so satisfied and so shocked all at the same time, because you're usually the one who, you know, maybe the one who gives more than receives. But yeah, I feel like, you know, you're very observant. You might journal a lot too. People might notice that you journal a lot, or you like to spend some time by yourself, and you might work on your projects by yourself. Obviously, you know, you have your own life, and I feel like you're very independent, but also it's like you're balanced. Like, you love to spend time with your person, but also it's like, it's not realistic for you to always spend time with this person or your people or whatever. So, you know how to not, you're not codependent, you know? Yeah. Let's get into your oracles. I mean, your tarot. Can we talk about the amount of cup cards I have here right now? Can we talk about the amount of emotions that people feel? The amount of emotions that people get, that you invoke in people when they're in a relationship with you? People feel seen. People feel so much love. People feel like they're on their own private island, like you and them together, you're in your own universe. People feel kind of obsessed with you. They feel like they want to invest in you. They want to, you might get people who are codependent. Like, you may have been codependent in the past, but now it's like you have to set boundaries because of the fact that you may get people a little obsessive or codependent on you. Maybe people who want to make, who want to elevate their relationship really fast, or like maybe your relationships moved really fast. There's something about that. But yeah, your person or whoever, these people, they love to watch your social media. Some of you guys may have a social media presence, and they love to watch what you do, or like watch your talents, maybe if you sing or something like that, because we were talking about that earlier. Or you post, you create content or something like that. Your person or these people, they love to watch you. They love to watch your pictures, they love like when you send them pictures, and they just love to listen to you and learn from you. They're so curious about your past and your life as well, because you've lived a fulfilling and adventurous and crazy life, and you have stories for days, so they literally will sit there and just listen to your stories, like welcome to my TED Talk kind of vibes, and they love it. It's like they can listen to you talk all day, for real, like I said earlier. But it's not even about how captivating or how amazing or delicious your voice sounds. That's just like the icing on the cake. But it's about you're engaging, you're interactive, you get people thinking, and you know a lot, and you've experienced a lot, and regardless of the story, it's funny, you're hilarious, and I don't know, you inspire people, because maybe you talk about your hard past, and you know, also you're very intuitive, and you may put people on, and you make people feel like they're your perfect match, like you're their soulmate, like I could love this person forever, this is my new chance, my second chance at love, I love you, I love you, I love you. Even when they first like meet you and stuff, it's like, I'm in love. Like, cause look at her. This is them. When they first, this is the love at first sight kind of. Whoever you date, when they first saw you, they knew that they wanted to date you. Hello. They was looking like, oh, that's my person. I'm ready. I'm doing it. But yeah. Again, your body might look really nice. You might have a really nice body, and your partner, they really do love to look at your body. Again, because with the pictures, it's your face too, because your face, you're really handsome or pretty. You could have really nice facial hair, if you do have facial hair for my males, or you have really nice hair. They love the smell of your hair, your perfume, or your cologne, your body wash, your lotion. You smell really good too. And the house smells really good. Maybe you have like air fresheners for the house and for your car, like your car might smell good. You actually might keep your car clean too. There's something about that, like maybe their exes or something didn't take care of their car, or not even just car, but like I think you take care of everything. Like you take care of your stuff. For some of you, it's like you make sure to keep your things nice, and you can make things last for a while, because I don't know, when you invest in something, you make sure it's gonna last for a while. You might be in long-term relationships a lot of the time too, but you could be a little guarded at times as well. Like you're still playful and stuff, and you can talk about like your past and talk about all these stories and stuff, but like when it comes to feelings, I feel like you're a little closed off. You may not want to talk about your feelings, or like certain things that have to do with feelings, or like the tougher situations. You know, it's a little hard for you to talk about stuff like that. And they know that, and they allow that, and they learn how to, you know, allow you to feel safe enough to expose the hidden depths of yourself, I guess you could say, because you're very mysterious, you're very magical. To be with you is to be with a magical being who helps them to manifest all their needs and desires. You're charming, you're sweet, and you know, you save everyone that you've been in a relationship with, or you saved everyone, regardless if you broke up with them, they became better because of you. You blessed them in some way. You shift their perspective. You taught them something that they needed to learn. You know what I'm saying? You help them to fight their fears, to become a better person, to man up, to woman up, to they them up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you make people feel like they escape their problems too when they're with you. It's like nothing outside of the relationship matters. They can finally feel at peace. You bring people peace. You allow people to just feel like a weight has lifted off their shoulders, like everything is going to be okay. You're that person for a lot of the people that you've dated, or this is how it's like to date you. It's like, I know this person is going to ride for me. I know this person is going to, I was going to say die for me, like ride or die, but like, yeah. And a lot of people, again, because we have the Hierophant, that's about marriage and stuff, but also spirituality, like this Pisces energy with this High Priestess, it's like you're very much tapped into the esoteric vibes and stuff. You could be big on conspiracy theories, and you open people's minds. You allow people to see the magic, and when they leave this relationship, they can't help but believe in like spirituality or magic, or you know, something mystical. Something that they didn't believe in before. You showed them like, oh shit, that's real. But yeah, pile number 4. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. Oh yeah, and you're also a wish fulfillment, and it's like a dream. Living with you, or being in a relationship with you, being in your energy, seeing you. You're ethereal, and it's like a dream, okay? I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one.